everyone, and welcome to 2017. It's the first day of the year, and as is tradition, the tradition I started last year, on the first day of the year, you gotta jump into the Atlantic Ocean, so let's do it. I somehow convinced these fools to come join me. 5 or 10 more minutes till we go in. You ladies excited? It's not that cold today. It's a great day for a polar bear plunge. We did it, and it's beautiful out. And that was amazing. Last year it was very cold. This year it's almost 50 degrees, so it was great. It was a great day for a dip in the Atlantic. Look at that. Are you happy that you did it?
Yes, I am. Oh, I didn't realize you were taking video.
Eric's nourishing.
Good times.
Lauren, you happy?
Take my jacket. Happy.
Feel accomplished? All right, I'll hit you guys up later.
All right, sounds good.
See ya. They are taking an Uber back to Manhattan. I am opting to take the train because today, other than being the first day of the year and other than doing the Polar Bear Plunge, which is really exciting, today is a very historic day when it comes to the New York subway. I'll tell you a little bit more about it when we get there. Let's head on the train, get on the queue, and head back to Manhattan first. This would be the last stop on this train. As of noon today, this train keeps going. Curves over, up Second Avenue.
This is the last stop on this train. Everyone, please leave the train. Thank you for riding with MTA's New York City train.
So, why is this important? Well, for one, we now have 4 gorgeous new stations. Up until last year with the Hudson Yards station, the MTA hadn't opened any new stations since the early 90s, I think. So now we have 4 new ones. But more importantly, they have been talking about opening up a Second Avenue line since the early days of the subway, so over 100 years. They would talk about it every 10 years or so, and it would never happen. The other thing is that there's a huge population of people that live on the far east side of Manhattan that just didn't have any subway service. They had to walk half a mile to the 4 or 5 or 6, which is already crowded. So now, there's a small portion of them from 57th all the way up to 96th that has their own subway line. And it just makes things so much better. It's finally happened. After 100 years, the Second Avenue subway line is here. Eventually, it'll become the, wait for it, the QT line. Aww. For people outside of New York City, this may not seem that important, but this really, truly is a historic day in New York City, so I wanted to come check it out, commemorate it. But now, let's head back, and I think Eric, Jess, and Lauren are hanging out at her apartment, and apparently she's got a great view, so let's go check that out. Excuse me, sir, how long have you been waiting for this train? About 90 years. subscribe. View's not bad. Eric, you dressed up all nice.
Well, I never wore
Where are you
this out
going?
yesterday.
He's doing like,
Passed out.
he's pretending today's New Year's.
Oh yeah, because he passed out. So last night.
The thing is, like, I didn't want to pack it.
What time did you pass out?
Fucking like 10.
10 o'clock. New Year's Eve, passed out at 10 o'clock.
I woke up at like 11:50, 11:30, and the Buckeyes like got fucking annihilated. So I was like pissed off, and I was like, I went back to sleep. I was like, I'm not going back.
He went to Ohio State and they got shut out 31-0. So
Whoa!
Whoa.
the
Hello.
last night was not a good night.
No, it wasn't.
This place is called Pio Pio. Delicious Peruvian chicken. It was actually pretty cheap too, 35 bucks for enough food for 4 people. So thanks for bringing us here, Lauren.
Of course.
And this is it. Last night, this is where it happened. You can still see confetti on the ground. But up there at midnight, moments just before the ball dropped, and everyone here celebrated the new year. I, as you may have been able to tell, I'm celebrating the new year with some new vlog format stuff. I'll go into it more tomorrow about what you can expect, what's changing, what's the same. So check back then if you want to see more about that. What a great day. What a great first day of the year. It's always great to spend time with friends, old friends and new. I hope that you had a good first day of the year as well. Happy 2017. As always, if you're not subscribed, you can click there to do so. If you want to check out my last video, you can click it there. If you want to check out my next video, once it's out, you can click that there. Thank you as always very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.